What's up, sunshines? It is Sunray Shops, and I'm going to show you how to efficiently reach bonuses on Shipt. So number one, I will say, is to begin with the end in mind. Shout out to Covey for the 7 habits. But this really helps me when I am planning my day for how I'm going to go out and Shipt. I always look at the bonuses first to see if there are any that I'm close to reaching or that I feel like would be easy to reach. So the second thing I'll say is to prioritize the bonus requirements. Some things I didn't know in the beginning would not count towards a bonus, and that's promo orders, or if it's late, or if for whatever reason, I think those are the main reasons, but if it's a promo order or if it's late, it won't count towards your bonus. So with that, beginning with the end in mind and prioritizing the bonus, those two kind of go hand in hand, because when I'm looking to accept orders, I'll really make sure that they reach the bonus requirement, that it's not a promo order, and that I'll be able to get to the store, shop, and drop it off in time. Now, my third tip is literally to stay away from the promo orders unless it's just too good to pass up. And a promo order that I would do if I was focusing on the bonus, if it was a one item, it's at the store that I'm already at, and the delivery address is close to where I'm already going to be delivering orders. And it'll take second priority to the ones that I need to deliver on. Me to my fourth point, which is to deliver them as early as possible. Shipt recommends that you deliver your order about 10 to 15 minutes at the beginning of the window, even though they do give you the full hour to drop it off. So if I have an order, it's 3 o'clock, and I have a double order at 4 to 5, I'll definitely make sure that I'm out of the store by 3:50, or I should be getting in line, and that the drop-off destinations are within 10 to 15 minutes of the store and of each other. I always want to keep ahead of my schedule just to avoid those moments where you're pushing it really close to the end of the window and you could risk it becoming a promo order or risk it being late. Because if there's an alcohol delivery order and you're trying to drop it off 2 minutes before the end of the window, sometimes the person comes to the door without their ID. They can't find it. They don't answer their phone. They're nowhere to be found. So you want to give yourself 10 to 15 minutes to have that order dropped off before the window closes. You don't want to be pushing it, not with Shipt, because it will turn into a promo or it will be marked late. Number 5 is double orders are your friend. I'll pick up as many small orders as possible, and that's like less than 10 to 15 items, or the items are exactly the same. And I'll shop for about 3 or 4 of those small order items at the same store and give myself an entire hour ahead of the schedule to drop it off. So that typically works is taking double orders so that I'm not going to as many stores, I'm not wasting time commuting, and I'm typically staying in the same area. After the double orders, you reach your goal twice as fast, you get twice as many tips in that same window, and it's just, for me, way more efficient way to shop. That's number 6. Try to shop as efficiently as possible, which means staying at the same store. I'll go to one Meijer and stick there literally all day and do all double orders, and I'll get to my bonus just really quickly. I've gotten to my bonus in 3 or 4 hours and made over $100 to $200 in that small amount, not including the bonus. When you take on double orders and you shop at the same store, you know exactly where everything is. You know exactly where to find it. You know what the lines look like. And when you shop at one store, the associates, they get to know you. They start to see you, recognize you. So, for example, at Target, if you have a prepaid order, sometimes the self-checkout lines are really long and the customer service lines are really long. So if I've been to this store 3 times today and the person who I go to check me out, they recognize me, they'll just come to me, or I'll come to them and say, hey, I have a prepaid order. I can bag it in another lane and just save everybody some time. So because I've been in that store so many times in a single window, a single shopping window, they'll recognize me and they will, ask me if I need help or if it's a prepaid order or just anything to get me. There have been a lot of times I haven't had to wait in line because I went to the same associate back to back to back, and when they saw me, they knew exactly what I needed, scanned my order, verified it, and I went right on my way to bag and check it out. So those were my major tips. For how to reach a bonus really fast. The biggest thing is to begin with the end in mind. Set your sight on the bonus soon, and don't take any orders that don't relate to your promo. So don't take any orders that disqualify you from the bonus. Take double orders as often as possible. Shop at the same store so that you can learn the store and really get to know the associates there so that you can build up a repertoire or a sense of familiarity, so you can recognize them, and they'll recognize you, and you'll get in and out way more quickly. They see you shopping, they're like, oh, do you need something? It's like, yeah, I'm looking for this thing. Yeah, so those are my tips. Hopefully you found this video informational. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be sharing all of the things that I've learned in the last 6 months of shipting, of using Shipt, and I'll see you all soon.